Guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here to bring you a weekly reading for water signs. So guys, if you are Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, this message may be for you. It's not for everyone, so keep what is for you, disregard the rest, go about your day, but know that it's still up to you and your active free will and your active transformation. No matter what the cards say, no matter what Spirit has to offer today, it's up to the choices you make, the steps you take, and how you get your fulfillment, and how you follow your own heart and your own truth and your soul. So guys, it is general. The week I'm talking about right here is October 28th through to November 3rd, but know that even though I assigned a date to this week, time is fluid, and this message is also timeless. So if you're encountering this message later on, it still may be for you. It's always nice to also to watch later and ponder and reflect, how did this resonate, if it did resonate at all. Okay, so guys, thank you for being with you. For all my subscribers, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means the world that you're here to me, and I love you. I love you, love you, love you. And anyone who's new, if you feel at the end that this message was for you, that it resonated with you on a soul level, please feel free to join my tribe. Let me encounter your energy more often and join the journey with me. So I'm going to take a moment to ask Archangel Michael and Metatron to join the journey with me. Wow. To guide, guard, bless, and protect this reading. Any of you guys who are asking for your angels or guides and your ascended masters in your life as well, ask that they're here for our highest good, delivering messages clear and in ways that we can understand as well. So Spirit, I'm going to ask to be used as the clearest channel possible, and as well as the most far-reaching, and I'm going to ask my team of light to join me as well. So rose quartz. I was drawn in the last reading, the fire reading, to bring rose quartz as well. And this is really awesome great for heart healing. Some of you may be drawn to pink right now. And oftentimes we think about green, when we think about our heart chakra, but this pink is also to represent this unconditional love. Remembering that we can nurture unconditional love in our hearts as well. And that, I'm hearing as well with this, this crystal is like precision point, like a precision point on precision point on where does the healing need to take place. I'm just going to take a moment to clear out the energy field in here. Okay, and let's get started. Anyone who is guided to this message, first I'm being asked to bring a message from the Crystal Mandala Oracle. So Spirit, this is for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the element of water, water signs, October 28th through November 3rd. You're crossing through Halloween, Mercury retrograde, a lot of different things. And you have number 22, Master Hilarion, and Green Cryospace, and Discernment is the one message, and I'm being asked to pull the bottom here, which is the goddess Sekhmet, and Fire Agate, Passion of the Lion Heart, and Sacred Play as well, as I'm going to take that. Integrity is at the bottom as well, and Rest. Ooh, and Rest fell out. So Sacred Revolution is what is left here, in Black Obsidian. I find obsidian awesome for helping to release toxic and negative energies and keep your force field safe as well, and kind of repel, as well as anything white. So in contrast here, you've got the black and the white. Black will help keep you grounded, and any if you've got white as well, will help just maintain purity. So Black Obsidian and pink calcite here with acceptance, being accepting within your heart, knowing when rest is important to you. And this is Archangel Remiel and Argonite 444. Goddess Rhiannon, Amazonite, Integrity, which may be, I believe, this. Okay, but keeping your own integrity, getting your rest, maintaining the integrity of your heart. I feel like being discerning, though. And this being the Master Hilarion, he is also associated with healing. Just a minute, guys. Okay, guys, I was strongly guided to bring you from the Keeper of the Light Oracle. This is Hilarion, an Ascended Master Hilarion, and the green cryo phase or whatever. But if you see in both, he is associated with green and the heart. And I was drawn to pink, right? Pink and green, this beautiful combination of healing our heart from, I'm healing like outward and inward influence. But the best part, I want to read you this. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So keep that integrity. and get your rest, right? This is a sacred revolution, and it starts with you first. Accepting your heart, accepting yourself, and, you know, knowing that as light workers, as warriors of truth, right? As people, if you're on this healing journey, I know I feel like I am, and many of my subscribers are, it's like, you know, using your empowered vulnerability, how things make us feel, where we feel them in our energy centers, what this energy or this transmission means to us. How can we help move forward from this energy? We don't want to stay stuck in ruts. We want to ascend and we want to grow. How do we do that? By being discerning with our thoughts, by being discerning in our prayers, and knowing when it's time to just chill out with ourselves and keep ourselves whole. Because if there's drama and toxicity in situations around us, what is our integrity? It may be, you know what, I'm going to stay home. You know, I'm going to stay in my room. I feel like being alone and recharging and being true to you. This could also be, you know, going out with friends and being true to you and recharging and doing things that make you smile and laugh and being playful. This as well as keeping your integrity. Green, Amazonite, right? Argonite, resting your soul too, not just resting your heart. Sometimes resting our physical body, yeah, it's super important, because this vessel we have on earth, this is what we have to maneuver with, right? This is our physical body, and there are, in some ways, very physical constraints and restraints that we have, right? We can't all work through the ethereal. We can't all work telepathically. We can't all just bring magic. Sometimes we have to get up and we have to do things. We need to be able to be discerning on how we heal as well, that it's okay for us to feel things differently than others. It's okay for you to take more time, less time to heal. Being discernment with your actions. Because Sekhmet, there is an Isis oracle by Lana Fairchild. Anybody interested in getting a look at it, it's awesome, okay? But dealing with Sekhmet, this is your sacred heart's fire. This is your sexuality. This is your playfulness, being playful. This isn't necessarily saying, for some of you, as well as the soul, could be intimacy, restful intimacy. The kinds where, you know, if you need a hug from people as well, or if this is, again, sexual, this is sensual, anything that engages your senses, anything that engages your soul and makes you feel alive and brings joy and exhilarant, anything that makes, when you're giving you wonderful, beautiful, happy endorphins, when you're spreading love and light, okay? Making sure that, again, that this burning desire, the passion of the lion heart and the sacred play is stuff that's really being sacred to you. Because this kind of play, no matter what you're doing, that is giving your body rest. That's giving your soul rest. And it's also like the more fun we have and the more we can integrate joy into our lives. And really, really, once we heal, be discerning with our passions as well. Like what are my confines here? But this is also, I feel like, sensual passion or playfulness that's very, very healing. So, sacred play. And I love this polychrome, or otherwise I think it's fancy jasper. I have a bracelet that I loved and it broke. And I'm pretty upset about it, but it always brought me this balance and stability. And I felt one and just very, very peaceful. For any of you interested in looking for that, I always would say jasper, to keep some jasper, regardless of the kind. But I just like this because it's like the rainbow, right? She's the rainbow. I'm going to bring some messages from the Wildwood Tarot, and then, but I am going to read a little bit. There are some affirmations. Balance just flew out with the Hooded Man. You have the Ace of Bows upside down in reverse as well. So, being discerning, right, within our healing. Honoring your sensitivity, honoring the feelings that you find when you're in your hooded phase, you know, in your solitude, taking your walks, speaking with nature. You know, if it's church, what I heard is going to church, nature's church, right? For me, if it's literally church, if it's, you know, following your spiritual practices, journaling, finding the light and the enlightenment Okay, I absolutely love this Hermit. And it's because the hooded man, he is the Hermit, but he's also something that's hidden and all knowledgeable and finding balance. Again, recharging from alone time, but doing the things that bring us joy as well. So discernment book. And this is number 22. So you may want to say this in front of the mirror. I'm going to read a little bit about him first. Where is he? We bring you the blessing of discernment. There is an expression that all that glitters is not gold and that appearances can deceive. This does not mean you must greet the world and all its appearances with suspicion and distrust. It does mean it is wise to trust when you feel and sense happening beneath the surface, even if that seems to directly oppose what is being said or what others may believe. So the world is filled with opportunities for you to do this, and practicing our discernment also heals us. And I'm feeling like negativity too. I'm hearing practice your discernment, healing out negativity, and when it comes to thoughts and actions, and taking time to slow down our reactions so that we're not acting in reactive ways. We're not blowing the shit up, right? I'm hearing like radioactive, what is that? Imagine Dragons, I think. It's like you don't want to be so radioactive you combust. You take the time so that you're balanced within yourself and you can see things clearly, honoring again your own integrity throughout this entire kind of sacred revolution, purifying out so that it's just love and light here, and bringing, so that when you do this, whatever makes your soul sing and brings you passion and play and makes you feel new again, I'm hearing here to stay, but it's something that you can really just believe in and take joy in, because it will be healing for you. So, it is natural for me to discern the truth, and I trust in the clarity of my inner intuitive instinctual knowing. It is natural for me to discern the truth, and I trust in the clarity of my inner intuitive instinctual knowing. It is natural for me to discern truth, and I trust in the clarity of my inner intuitive instinctual knowing. Sometimes you might know people are not telling the truth, or things are not how they seem, and you just know, but you can't explain. Write it down. Honor it. Because trust that intuition. You're seeing through the fold, seeing through the bullshit, seeing through the volatility of a situation, discerning. Practicing that every day. That's our active free will. So, I'm going to say something that you can go back and kind of move back here. I think hopefully we have enough time. But this may also help remove any blockages to you accepting your ability to discern. So you can repeat after me, or just ask that I speak through you, or you speak through me, and be willing to accept this. I choose of my own free will, through this and any lifetime, and through all layers of my entire being, to release any shame, fear, guilt, and doubt about my ability to discern truthfully, or about the context of what I perceive and how I choose to express it. I forgive and release all involved in any such matters completely now. I ask for the healing grace required to fully awaken and experience my divine discernment, so I may always feel what is true and what to do in accordance with divine wisdom. Through divine grace and unconditional love, so be it. Having unconditional love in our hearts and in our souls as well, for ourselves and other people and situations, helps us to move forward, helps us to spread light. Knight of Wands, moving forward with passion. Howdy, partner. Knight of Cups, moving forward with heart. And Three of Wands, together and embodied and whole. See? They're going to get this party. They're working together. They thought it through with their zombie brains, that if they pick up this giant bone, and it does look like giant femur here, that if they pick that up, they can get to the tasty morsels inside. They thought it through. So, working together, moving forward with heart, with stealth, with passion, and honoring truthfully your discernment, and honoring your lion heart, bringing the passion If you standing strong in your passion as well, and the Strength card in the tarot is this Lion, but some of you as well with Master Hilarion and Goddess Sekhmet with Fire Agate and Cryospace. I feel like, and this is Angel Kaliel, if I didn't tell you, Sacred Revolution is Goddess Kali. She will tear down the walls and rebuild you new if you allow her to, and if you work with them. So working with Spirit here to know that, my God, follow